Hi, my name is Melissa Stansel, and I wanted to take a minute to take you through a training for our HempWorks Affiliates program. I am so excited that you have decided to come on this journey with us. It has been absolutely life-changing for me and my family. So a little bit about me before we get started. I have been with HempWorks since December of 2017. I found HempWorks because I was looking for a product for CBD oil for my son. I have a child with severe nonverbal autism, and another mother recommended it for him for his ADHD and his behaviors. At the same time, in a parallel universe, I was looking for a new network marketing opportunity. I had been with another network marketing company before that really wasn't working out very well for me. So I was looking for a new network marketing company. I was looking for CBD oil for my son. And those two things kind of fell together, and it was like the angels sang, ah, it was just like a match made in heaven. It was just something that I had to do. So I started my son on the CBD oil and found amazing results for him. He has improved eye contact. He has better behaviors. He's able to self-regulate. It has been an absolute life-changing game changer for my son. So the ability to be able to share that with other people, to help them with anxiety and pain and chronic migraines and fibromyalgia and seizures and all kinds of really debilitating health issues, being able to provide them with a product that helps them find relief in one way or another has just been a blessing that has been beyond my wildest dreams. In the couple of months that I've been with the company, I've made a ton of money. I have a ton of customers, and I have a ton of people who have signed up as affiliates on our team, including you. If you're watching this, you have signed up as well, and I'm really grateful to have you on this journey with us. So tonight I want to take you through a little top-level training. You're probably at this point either waiting for your product or you just have received it. So I don't want to get too in-depth, but I want to give you a little bit of knowledge that you can use to get started, and then we'll have some follow-up trainings with a little bit more detail. So tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about product knowledge, how to share the product. I'm going to take you a little bit through the back office. I'm going to touch briefly on the compensation plan. I'm going to tell you kind of who's who in the organization and what resources are available to you. And then I'm going to help you set up your systems and give you a couple of things that you'll want to do in the next couple of days, the next week, a little to-do list for you. Okay, so let's get started with our product knowledge. So this is our flagship product. This is our CBD oil. It comes in two strengths, 500 milligrams and 750 milligrams. The milligrams represents the entire strength of the CBD per bottle. There's about 1,000 drops in a 1 ounce bottle. So if you take that 750 milligrams and divide it by 1,000 drops, there's about 3/4 of a milligram per drop. In the 500, if you take that 1,000 drops and divide it by the 500 milligrams, there's about 0.5 milligram per drop. The 500 and the 750, the 500 is $69, the 750 is $89, $20 more. But it's a little bit stronger. You'll take a little bit less. It'll last a little bit longer. I often ask, who are you using it for and what are you trying to relieve? If someone is using it for a child with ADHD, I recommend that they start with the 500. If somebody is using it for chronic debilitating pain, I recommend that they start with the 750. It comes in two flavors, natural and peppermint. The natural flavor tastes a little bit like vegetable oil, a little bit like you're chewing on a toothpick, a stick, a leaf, a piece of grass. It's a very earthy flavor. The peppermint tastes much more like a Tic Tac or a peppermint lifesaver. My whole family is big fans of the peppermint. I'm not a fan of the natural myself, but personal preference. If you're adding it to food, sometimes the natural is better because the flavor is a little less overpowering. The other oil that we have in our program is the pet oil. This is 250 milligrams. The lighting in here, trying to read the labels, is terrible. This is a 250 milligram oil. It is $39 and it is bacon flavor. It's appropriate for dogs or cats. These are the 3 oils that we currently carry. We are bringing on a new oil which has not been released yet, which will be a THC-free oil. People ask me all the time, how is this legal? The federal legal limit for industrial hemp is 0.3% THC or less for a product to be considered industrial hemp. Our oil has 0.03%. So it's a very, very, very trace amount of THC. People ask about drug tests. There is a drug test disclaimer on the order form. It's highly unlikely, but it is possible because everybody's body processes oil and processes the ingredients in the oil differently. So we always do have to have that disclaimer on there. But there is a new isolate product coming out in the next couple of weeks that is completely THC free. So that'll be a great new product that'll be available to anybody who has those concerns. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. The business volume that you get paid on each of these bottles is a little bit smaller than the retail price. The retail price of a 500 milligram bottle is $69. The BV, or business volume, that you get paid on is 40 BV. On the 750, it's 50 BV. Anytime you buy a package of 4 products or 12 products, you get a little bit of a discount. The price per bottle comes down to about $50 per bottle, or $70 for the 750. Our prices are the same for our customers as they are for affiliates. There is no discount for being an affiliate. There is no discount for becoming a preferred customer. There's no discount for setting up an auto shipment. The price is the price is the price. The nice thing about that is you don't get a lot of people who want to pay the $20 to join your team just to get the discount. You do need to make a purchase every month as an affiliate. You do have a required purchase, but it does not necessarily have to be set up on an auto shipment. You can make that purchase at your convenience. When you signed up at one of 3 different levels: builder, director, executive, depending on how many products you purchased. The builder, you purchased 1 product. If you purchased 4 products, you're a director. If you purchased 12 products, you're considered an executive. At the builder level, you only have to have 40 BV, personal volume, per month, so you could just order 1 bottle to remain active. If you are at any of the higher levels, director, executive, or higher, then you need to have 90 BV in personal volume per month. That would be a bottle of 500 and a bottle of 750, or any combination of products that would give you 90 BV if you want to buy the pet stuff or the other stuff too. So you do need to make a personal purchase each month. Your back office will prompt you if it's time for you to do that. It's once every 30 days. We have a couple of other products in our line. We have skincare creams. This is the Revive and the Renew. The Revive is a day or night moisturizer. It also has apple stem cells and is infused with CBD oil. The Revive is a night cream. This is infused with CBD oil and also has retinol and collagen. This is more of a night cream for crow's feet and wrinkles. This is more of an all-over moisturizer. As a person who has never spent, these are also $69 each. As a person who has never been one of those people that spends $69 on skincare, I was always used cheap stuff from Walgreens or Avon. But when I became an affiliate for HempWorks, I figured I had to try it. I am obsessed with this skincare cream. It is amazing. My skin has never looked so good. And my daughter comes into my room and she wants to put moisturizer on her face, and I hand her my Avon. Here you go, honey. You can use this one. Mommy will use the $69 CBD infused one, and you can use this other stuff. So the last product we have in our line at this moment is the Relief Cream. This is a topical pain reliever cream that you would rub on muscles and joints. It is also infused with CBD oil and provides relief to temporary relief to pain. I found that for headaches and migraines, I like to take the oil internally and rub a little relief cream on my forehead for a headache. Those are good uses for that as well. There are new products coming. I don't know what they are. All of them, there are several coming out that are not available yet. One of them is the TH-free isolate, and one of them is going to be a CBD-infused coffee, which is very exciting. I love coffee. So I'm very excited about that. So when it comes to each bottle comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. If they order your bottle off the website, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. They can return an empty bottle within 30 days and get 100% of their money back. Early on, when I first came on with the company, we were doing sampling of the oil where you would take a bottle and break it down into smaller bottles. That has been eliminated by the corporate compliance department. So if you see anything that says samples are available, that's a program that's no longer available. So let's talk a little bit about how you can share the products. Obviously, talking to people face-to-face and telling them why you're using CBD oil or why you decided to become an affiliate for the company is a great way to let people know. This is a company that provides a lot of team training, a lot of support, a lot of teaching of attraction marketing. We're not a spammy company. You're not going to take pictures of your product and post them 5 times a day. What you want to communicate to people, either through your own personal page, through Instagram, through LinkedIn, through whatever social media channel you prefer, what you want to communicate to people, whether you do it on your personal wall or in a private group, is you want to let them know that you are a resource for them to find out about CBD oil. People don't want to be sold. People don't want to buy your product. People want to be helped with their issues and their pain and their problems. We cannot use the words heal or cure, but we can use the words help and relief. So those are compliance issues as well. We are not an FDA regulated product, but we do have an FDA approved facility. Our oil is grown in, our hemp is grown in Kentucky, and our facility for our CBD extraction is a FDA approved facility. The ingredients in our oil that also set us apart from other products is our CBD is in 100% pure hemp oil. A lot of the other CBD products out on the market are in other carrier oils like vegetable oil, glycerin, or coconut oil. So that's one of the reasons that our product is one of the most potent and the most powerful, because we keep it in its original state. We keep it together with its original carrier. The hemp oil is the best preservative for the CBD product, or the best delivery vehicle. Preservative is not the right word. The best delivery vehicle for the CBD product. So back to sharing, you want to make sure that you're not being spammy. We don't cold message. We don't post our product 17 times a day. You just want to share your story. You want to talk about why you decided to become an affiliate, why you decided to use CBD oil, what is it doing for you, what's it doing for your family. If you don't have a fantastic personal testimony, feel free to use mine. It's in our groups. It's out there. It's used quite often. I have a great story about how CBD oil helped my son with autism, and you are more than welcome to use that post. Hey, I met Melissa through HempWorks. She has this amazing story. Let me tell you about it, and then share my story. Feel free. There is an FDA disclaimer that we're supposed to put on testimonies. If you're publicly posting somebody's testimony and you're sharing someone else's testimony, you should put the FDA disclaimer at the bottom. It's available to you in our CBD 101 education group. I'll talk about where that is in a few minutes. But there is that requirement that you should be doing that. If you're talking to somebody personally about your own story or sharing privately within a message, you don't have to put legalese at the bottom of your statement, because who would say that? That's not natural. That's not authentic. This is all about authentic sharing. Just like you would tell somebody about a really fantastic restaurant because it was really great service for you, you're going to tell them about this product because of what it's doing for you and the people that you know. So keeping it authentic, make sure that you're not sharing more than 20% about your business or about your product on your personal page. That 80-20 rule, 80% really personal engagement, relationship building, getting to know people, but also making sure at the same time that they know that you're the resource that's available to them, so that when or if they have questions about CBD oil, you are the first person that they call. You can also share at vendor fairs. I have a plethora of vendor fairs scheduled for the spring. This is a relatively new product. It is a trending product. Everybody is interested these days in natural solutions to their problems. Everybody is very interested in oils, both essential oils and nutritional oils. Everyone is trying to get away from prescription pharmaceutical medication. So this is a really perfect time to be embarking upon this business. So I wanted to now take you a little bit through the back office, and I want to do a screen share and show you a little bit of the information on the back office and where to find things. So let me click on screen share, share my desktop, share, minimize, 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 and how do I bring that back up? Okay, here we go. This is the My Daily Choice webpage. My Daily Choice is our parent company. HempWorks is one of their lines of business. They have 3 lines of business. They have a travel program, they have a nutritional sprays program, and they have HempWorks. This is the home page. This is where you would start. Welcome to My Daily Choice. There's the success kit available to you if you are new to network marketing. This is a great place to start. There are a ton of training videos. The majority of these videos are driven towards My Daily Choice, not HempWorks specific, but it's about network marketing, so they're all relative and appropriate. I want to take you through the user and billing info and show you a couple of places on there that are important spots that you want to pop into early in your journey. User information is where you find your email, your password. If you need to change any of your information, you can upload your picture here. This will show up on your personalized website. Your rotator, I'm not going to talk about this today. It is set to alternating. I want you to leave it there until your upline tells you to change it. You will leave it on alternating until you have 4 or 5 customers on both legs, and then we will have you change it to focus on one leg. I'm not going to get too deep into that today because it is confusing and unnecessary for you to know in your first week. Payment information is the credit card that will be used for any purchases you make. Shipping address is where it's going to go. Auto ship is available to you as a convenience, but is not necessary. It's not a requirement. You can see I've canceled mine because I keep changing what I order. Scrolling down a little bit more, this is the most important piece of this page. This is the payment information. You need to go here and set up your direct deposit. With your first customer, you are going to get paid. It's a week behind, so if a customer purchases a bottle of oil from you on Tuesday of this week, you're going to get paid on Thursday of next week. So as soon as somebody makes a purchase through your website, you're getting generated a payment. So it's very important that you go in here and you put in your direct deposit information. The other thing down here is tax information. You will be prompted to input your tax information when your earnings reach the threshold that you will be issued a 1099 by the company. All right, so the next thing I want to show you is where to find your website. This is what you're going to share with all your friends. If you scroll down here, it's about the 5th item down. Hold on for me for 1 second as I step away from my training for a minute. Thank you. These things happen. I have a life and I have a family and I have children. Okay, so where was I? On your customized website. Here, scroll down. This is your HempWorks preferred customer website. It is hempworks.com/ and your username. This is what you would share with your people to place an order from you. You can also customize this website by using a bit.ly link shortener, or you can also go to GoDaddy and purchase a customized domain name and forward it to this page. I have a couple of those myself. I like sharing my link in groups, and I don't necessarily like to have my name on it. It feels a little less self-serving, and it totally is self-serving. But when I'm sharing in a group, for example, I may be in an ADHD group, and there'll be somebody talking about ADHD concerns with their children. And I'll put up a comment that says, hey, I'm using CBD oil for my son. This is what it's doing for him. He's had improved eye contact. He's had improved intention. He's doing so much better in school. His teacher emailed me on the first day because she noticed such a difference in his ability to concentrate on his work. It's been a real game changer for us, period. That's all I say. I don't tell them what brand I'm using. I don't give them my link. Then if somebody engages with me in conversation, that's when I'm going to share my link with them. When they say, what brand do you use? What brand do you recommend? Do you know how to get it? that's when I'm going to say, yes, I use HempWorks brand, and I chose it because of the all organic ingredients, because it was made in an FDA approved facility, and because I felt that it was the safest and the best value for my money. Here's the company I buy it from, and I post my link. So that's how I share in groups and how I utilize it. And that's when I use the GoDaddy website that does not have my name in it. Mine is Help from HempWorks, but you can customize it to be whatever you want it to be, as long as it's available. I'm going to scroll down, and I'm also going to show you, you have a cashback travel website. You may promote this if you want to. I don't know anything about it because it wasn't something that I was interested in. This is the corporate flagship product. These are their nutritional sprays. You have a website to promote these as well. As an affiliate for My Daily Choice, you have access to promote all 3 of their lines of business. These and all of the volume from sales of these products gets rolled right into your volume on your HempWorks dashboard. I'm going to scroll through a couple more pages here because there's lots of different pages, but I want to touch base on this one. This is your HempWorks Business Opportunity website. Again, you'll see / your username at the end. This is a place where your potential affiliates, people who are interested in joining you in the business, can come and take a free tour of the business. If they put in their email address, they'll be dropped into what looks like our back office. There's a video there that talks about the company and why it would be great to join us. And the company will start sending them emails with information about the company, information about building a team, and how the binary works and how we help build each other teams together. It's a little bit confusing, so if someone does that, you may want to make sure that to let them know that they'll be getting emails from My Daily Choice, and then you get an email as well that says that somebody took a free tour. So it's a tool that's provided for us to help build our teams. So that's another website that's available to you. These are the 2 primary websites that I use. I use the HempWorks Business Opportunity and the HempWorks My Customer page. Those are the 2 that I use the most. Okay, so the other thing, let's see, that I want to show you on here is your dashboard. This is a great place to be able, obviously they're giving away a free Lexus at this year's annual convention. This is where you're going to find your personal stats. PV represents your personal volume. This is how much your personal purchase is. It has to be 40 or 90 depending on your level. It'll say that you're active, it'll give you your rank, and it'll give you your volume on both your right and your left legs and your total volume as a personally enrolled person. I'm not going to get too deep into this today because it's complicated and confusing, to the point that I almost didn't join the company because I couldn't understand the compensation plan, but I don't want that to drag down this training today. So I'm not going to get too deep into conversation. There'll be a follow-up training that goes more into the compensation plan. I can provide you with other resources, and I can answer any personal questions you have about the compensation plan right away. The other tabs that are here that are important that you'll want to scroll through is Shop. This is where you would go to shop. Track my orders. This is where you go to see if your order is going to arrive anytime soon. It usually takes 5 to 6 business days to get an order. And this is the apparel store where you can order some swag for yourself. I've also found there's a girl on Facebook. It's called Wheezy's Warehouse. She's selling some HempWorks stuff. HempWorks shirts, car decals, sweatshirts, stuff like that that's not available in the back office. But I found that HempWorks swag is kind of hard to come by. As a relatively new company, there isn't much available out there. You can always take the logos and take them to your personal printer in your neighborhood, or anybody that you know that can do printing, or somebody you know has one of those fancy vinyl cutting machines at home. That'd be a way to go too. On this resources tab right here, the other thing that's available to you is the brochure. You can print this off of the resources tab, put your own website on it and copy it on your photocopier, or you can order these down here at the apparel store as well. Those are the most important parts of the back office that I wanted to show to you today. When it comes to the compensation plan, like I said, we'll get into that in a later training. What I think is important to know is keep it simple. Sell the product, you get paid. Get more people to sell the product, you get paid even more. That's how network marketing works. That's what you need to know in the first week. Sell the product, get paid. The rest of it will just happen. You know what? I didn't care how they calculated my check. As long as they wrote me a check, I was all good with that. So the next thing I want to do is do a little bit of who's who. I kind of want to show you who's who in the organization and their different groups, because everybody's got a group. You know how it is in network marketing. So here at the top, starting at the very top level, Josh and Jenna Zwiggle are the owners of My Daily Choice, and they have their own group, the My Daily Choice official group. Very original, right? Jenna Zwiggle is one of the owners, and she also has her own affiliate group called Hustle Mentorship. She's an amazing, amazing leader. She's a really down-to-earth person. She doesn't hesitate to sit down crisscross applesauce on her bedroom floor and go live and tell you all about her story on how she became, went from being a broke single mom to a self-made millionaire. She's really down-to-earth. She's got a lot of experience. She's got a lot of great ideas. The next level down from there is Kristen and Travis Butler, and they are the top of our HempWorks team. They were signed directly by Josh and Jenna when they started the HempWorks business. They have their own group, and it is called Rockstar Adventures. They also run potential customer groups on Tuesday night. They have an event every Tuesday evening that you may invite your potential customers to. There's a series of posts about the products and about the business, and then Kristen or Travis or both go live and talk about their journey and what kind of money they've been making in the company. I have a bulletin board in front of me on my desk, and on that bulletin board, I kind of have my goals, my dreams, and next to my goals and my dreams, I have a picture of Kristen and Travis' paycheck from last week. This was their paycheck last week. So that's really motivating for me, and I love to have it right up on my bulletin board in front of my face all the time so that I stay focused on my game. Kristen and Travis are amazing leaders. Travis is super motivating. Kristen is super experienced, and they are fantastic. The next level down from them is Rhiannon. There's actually one more person in the middle, but she's not currently engaged, but Rhiannon is, and she is an amazing team leader as well. She is my team leader and my sponsor, and she has taught me an amazing amount of information. She has a group as well. It's called Hemp Hustle, but I don't want to overwhelm you with too many groups. I am your team leader. I also have a group. Our affiliates group is called Hempreneurs. It only has people who are underneath me in my organization. I also have a customer group. My potential customer education group is shared by everyone on my team. It's called CBD 101 with HempWorks, and it's an education group that you can add your potential affiliates to the group to learn more about the oil. It's a great opportunity when you're chatting with somebody and they're not really sure, and then you go, well, I've got this education group. Would you like to learn more about it? Let me add you to, would it be okay if I add you to the group? A lot of people will say yes because they want to learn more about the products. You can scroll through that and kind of see through the discussion what we do, but it's a lot of education about CBD oil specifically. You are welcome to engage with any members of that group. But just remember, they may have been invited by another affiliate. They may not. They may have found it just by searching groups on Facebook and randomly added because they were interested. So if you engage with a person in that group, before you provide them with your shopping link, just be cognizant of that and ask them, hey, by the way, were you invited to this group by another affiliate? Because I invite my people, all my downline invite their people, and we don't want to steal each other's potential customers. So just be aware of that. You wouldn't want that to happen to you. So, golden rule, be nice. We also have some small team chats. There are 35, 40 people in our Hempreneurs group. As you go up, the groups get bigger. So we also have some small team chats that are 5 or 6 people that are kind of like running mates, people who are really into the daily hustle that want to talk every single day about what they did today, what they're doing tomorrow, and holding each other accountable and sharing information. The groups, a lot of that information and that personal connection gets lost when there's lots of people and you're not necessarily seeing everything that's being posted. The chats are a lot more personal. If that's something that you would like to do and you would like to be in a chat, just ask me and we'll pop you in one. We'll find one for you that's appropriate. So as you can see, I have start with these. That would be my affiliates group, Hemppreneurs, and our potential customers group. I would join both of those right away. And then Kristen and Travis's group at the top of the HempWorks team is Rockstar Adventures. I would recommend that you join that group as well. If you want me to, generally I put all of my people in those groups right away because those are the two that are most important and where you're going to get the most in the way of resources. Both of those groups have files sections where you can find templates for emails and copies of the compensation plan and templates for Vistaprint Blitz cards and stuff like that. Over here on the side, there are a couple of other groups that I wanted to talk about. There's a HempWorks testimonials group. This is an open group with 45,000 people in it. Don't ever add your potentials to that group. But it's a fantastic resource to be able to find answers for people who have issues that you are not familiar with. If someone asks me about how CBD oil can help autism, ADHD, anxiety, migraines, PTSD, rheumatoid arthritis, psoriasis, these are issues that I have direct experience with because my family is using CBD oil for all of those things. But a lot of times people come to me and say, hey, how can CBD oil help do you think CBD oil will help my insert ailment here? Diabetes, neuropathy, fibromyalgia, phantom limb pain. I mean, people have problems that I'm not familiar with. When that happens, this is where I go to the HempWorks testimonials group and I'll search for that ailment. I'll find a testimony of someone who is having success with the oil for that ailment, and I will screenshot it and send it to my potential. So it's a resource for you as an affiliate, as a tool, but don't put your people in there because there's too many people in there. There's other affiliates in there. People will steal your client. Yeah, don't do that. The other group that I have on this list that's an important guy is John Eric Mosler from Social Coach. Social Coach is one that's highly recommended by the Rockstar Adventures team about learning more about how to share on social media. He is the Facebook guru. He really is. So anyway, that's kind of the who's who in our team. What's important to note here is that Kristen and Travis are at the top of the HempWorks team. Kristen and Travis. Then the one girl in between is Michelle. Then Rhiannon, then me, then either you or your affiliate who enrolled you. Everybody knows in network marketing that the money is always made by the people at the top of the tree. My friends, that is us. We are like the first people selling Amway. This company has only been in existence since May of 2017. We are at the front of the wave. So I'm so excited because this is where the money is made. So I hope that you're excited too. So, okay, next steps. You need to start setting up your systems. You need a contact list. Write down every person that you talk to, when you talk to them, what you talked to them about, whether you chatted them up on Facebook, when would be the best time to follow up with them again, whether you need to add them to your CBD Oil 101 education group, kind of keep track so that later on you can circle back with them at another point in time. I do not always engage with all the people on my contact list about my product. Right after Easter, I sent 20 or 30 messages to people on my contact list and asked them how their holiday was. Again, I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to be in their face. I want to be engaged with them. I want to be in a relationship with them so that when they need my product, they come to me. That's all engagement marketing is really about. Let me stop this screen share and go back to, now I'm really big. Wow. Okay, so I think I was done with the screen share. Tracking your income and your expenses. This is a business. Your income will be taxed on a 1099. All of your business expenses will be tax deductible. If you use the word HempWorks in a conversation at lunch, that lunch then becomes tax deductible. Mileage on your car, anything that you purchase for your business, office supplies, your cell phone bill, Vistaprint, anything related to your business becomes tax deductible and will offset the income that you make. Make yourself a customer thank you email. There is a sample of that email available both in Rockstar Adventures back office or Rockstar Adventures file section or my group, the Hempreneur section. There is a sample of a customer thank you email. When you get an email from My Daily Choice that says, congratulations, you have a new customer. You want to know what you're going to do. You're going to immediately send them either a text, an email, or a Facebook message that says, thank you so much for your order. I really appreciate you supporting my business. I'm going to send you an email with more details. Then you're going to send them the email. The email needs to have the serving suggestions on how to use the oil. They will not come with anything in the box other than the bottle. You are their affiliate. It's your responsibility to make sure that they know how to use it, how to become an affiliate, that we also have pet products. Did I talk about the pet treat? I think I did, didn't I? Did I talk about the pet treat? We have a pet treat and a pet oil. If I didn't talk about that, we have pet treats too. They're bacon flavored. So you'll want to send them that new customer email and then put them in your contact list that they've become a customer and what date, because you're also going to want to follow up with them a couple weeks later. Hey, how's it going on your oil? Couple weeks later, hey, just thought maybe I'd remind you to check the level of your oil. Here's the thing, you can't tell how much oil is in there. There's a little tiny gap here. So what I usually recommend is that they turn the bottle sideways so that they can check the level of their oil, because they want to check the level of their oil to see if they need to reorder before they run out. If you are using this for chronic debilitating issues, you don't want to run out. Trust me on that. So, tracking, keeping track, keep a follow-up list, having your process flow. This is a business. You will get out of it what you put into it. I work it like a business. I have a daily task list of what I'm going to do today. I schedule the hours I'm going to work this week on my business, and I plan what I'm going to do in those times. The next thing that I would recommend that you do is that you order yourself some Blitz cards. So this is my Blitz card. It's a 4x6 postcard, and you can make these on your own printer at home, or you can order them relatively cheaply from Vistaprint, which gives you really nice quality. The template for this is available in the file section of Rockstar Adventures, or I even just downloaded some of the images off of Google and kind of customized it and made it my own. You can see these are my old ones. They had the samples available. My new ones don't have that on there. I put a hemp leaf there instead, which is really kind of attention getting. And then I have all my contact information down here. On the back, I have the medical issues, the medical conditions that this oil can help. I have about the pet products, and then I have the business opportunity listed at the bottom. I take these everywhere with me. I put them on every single bulletin board. I drop them with my server when I have dinner or when I have lunch. I leave them on windowsills where there's other brochures and stuff. I literally have these in my hand every single minute of my day. So these would be the resources that I'd recommend. Download some of these off the website and print out a couple of those, and then order some of these for yourself from Vistaprint. Then, so next steps, set up your contact list, order yourself some Blitz cards, and make your first post about CBD oil. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be a picture of your product. Maybe it's something as simple as CBD oil. Have you ever used it, or have you ever tried it? Start the conversation. That's the best place to start. Then start sharing your excitement. Waiting for my oil to come in. Can't wait to get it. Or I checked my tracking today. My oil should be here a couple days. You can even do an OMG, it's here. Sharing your journey, but being authentic about it and not being salesy. Not, I want you to buy my product. I just want to teach you about it and how it's helping me and how it might be able to help you. So I think that I got everything. We talked about product knowledge. We talked about sharing, keeping it personal, building relationships, sharing stories. We took a little bit of a short tour of the back office. We talked a little bit about how to get paid and the compensation plan. Keep it simple. Sell the oil, get paid. Get more people to sell the oil, get paid more. We talked about who's who in the organization and where the different groups are and where the different resources are available to you. We talked about your system, your contact list, getting your email set up so that when you, and getting your direct deposit set up so that when you get that first customer, you know exactly what you're going to do and it's already ready to rock and roll when it happens. Next steps, order yourself some Blitz cards and start sharing, start talking about the oil. I hope that you found this training helpful. I am available to you at any moment. If you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can reach out to the group. You can reach out to any of our teammates. You can reach out to Rhiannon or Kristen. We are all available to help you build your business. So I hope that you are as excited to be here as I am to have you. So have a great rest of your day. Go be a rock star.